Hi friends. So today, first of all, how are you today? Today I am a mason. We are down at the lake building a mooring, and I'm in between things. I have a 4-year-old sleeping in the bedroom, and I have a son who's going to come pick him up on his way home from work. So I'm going to throw together some dinner before he gets here. Remember I cooked a crock pot, oh my goodness, rotisserie chicken. Delicious. Comes out perfect every time. In this bag, Ziploc bag, I have all the shredded chicken that I pulled off that bone after we've already had dinner and lunch off of the chicken. So I'm about to make a recipe that I've never made before. It's not unhealthy. It's not unhealthy. It's just not something that I have made because of some processed foods are in it, things that I have done without for the past 3 years, but I'm making it because it's going to be something that will fill up my little grandson and my son as well. So I'm going to use leftover chicken. This is why I say I don't throw anything away. What I'm doing right now is actually shredding it up into small pieces without ever touching it. You can do this in a Ziploc bag the way I am. I'm using my thumbs and fingers and pulling it apart. And when I put it in the casserole, let me tell you what I'm making. It's called Cheddar Biscuit Chicken Cobbler. It's a passionate penny pitcher recipe. It basically uses shredded rotisserie chicken, organic vegetables, mixed vegetables. It's going to have a sauce that you pour over those two things, and then it uses the red lobster cheddar biscuits on top as the cobbler portion. So I thought I had every ingredient in the house, and why not use that as tonight's dinner? It's literally going to be something that I'm throwing together from leftovers. I just made the chicken yesterday, and so it's not like it's old, okay? But you can use, I would throw this in the freezer, and I could always have made this recipe another time. But instead I'm going to make it fresh. So I'm going to try to get you in the food a little bit. The recipe says to put your chicken, I still want it smaller, your chicken in the bottom of a casserole, which I'm going to do. It's not, there's nothing to this recipe. I didn't make it up. I sold the passionate penny pincher recipes that didn't have photos so that I can get the ones that do have photos because I love them. I love the recipes. I use them, and sometimes I make them healthier versions, but today I'm going to stick to this recipe because I have never. So I'm now dumping 4 cups of chicken, and I'm shredding it. I am touching it. I lied to you, so I'm always lying to you. I tell you not to do something, or I've done something that I haven't done. So this chicken's going in the bottom of a 13 by 9 casserole. I got so much stuff out. And it says in the recipe to just shred up the chicken, put it in the bottom, and then put the vegetables. These are just organic mixed vegetables, so it's green beans, corn, peas, carrots. It says sprinkle this right on top of that. And bear with me. Now I'm just going to mix it around because that doesn't look right to me. You can't see, can you? I think you can. Okay, so it's just chicken, vegetables. So far, so good. Kind of the inside of a chicken pot pie. Then it says to sprinkle with salt and pepper. So I'm going to do that from above. I always do that from above. There is an amount. Her rule when she sells these recipes is not to give out the recipe. But I think this is one of the ones that she has made public. So this was just a tablespoon of garlic powder. Tablespoon? Teaspoon of garlic powder. So I'm just going to use what I think that would taste good. That's how I always cook. Whatever I think would taste good. Now, 1.5 cups of, this is organic chicken broth that I had in the fridge. Then it says a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. So I don't know. This is where it kind of goes over what I normally would be doing. But you know what? I do have heavy cream. Someone asked yesterday, can they have Cool Whip? Reduced fat. I think you can have whatever you want. I'm trying to do less processed food, and Cool Whip is highly processed, so I would have real whipped cream over Cool Whip, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And then you add in a can, and of course I didn't open it, of cream of chicken soup. So I'm going, the way the recipe reads is that you pour these things right on top, but I want to mix them together before I pour them over the top. This is going to be a cinch. You can already tell, and it's going to be good. Heavy cream, chicken broth, cream of chicken soup. Again, highly processed. I do make my own cream of chicken soup. But not today, because this is what I'm doing in between laying a concrete block in the lake with my husband. Fun times. But somebody's got to do it. It's going to be fun. So I'm going to mix these together in this pitcher and pour it over the way. This way they're a little mixed. I just don't think it sounds right to just pour liquids without mixing them together. I like things to marry each other. Does that make sense? So hopefully this is going to be a good recipe. I'm not going to attest to it yet because this is my first. It looks rather liquidy to me. It's going to fill up a 13 by 9 pan for sure. And then the next step is the simple step. You're going to make the biscuit dough and drop it by spoonfuls on top. I don't know. I think it's going to be tasty. So I already dropped the Red Lobster Cheddar Biscuit in here. It says half a cup of shredded cheddar cheese, seasoned packet, and then drop the seasoned packet that came with it, and I think it was 1.5 cups of cold water. So you put that in, and 2 tablespoons of butter. So you put that in, and that's it. So I have a spoon, and you just smoothly make the, bleh, I have everything all over the place here. You're going to mix the biscuit dough together till you have a biscuit dough, and then you're going to drop it by spoonfuls on top of this. This mixture is going to have a cobbler crust. It's going to be the Red Lobster Cheddar Biscuits. So, what do you think? Would you make this? I mean, yes, it's a little processed. You can innovate, make your own biscuit dough on top, put cheddar cheese in that. Like I said, I only am doing this because it is, I don't even know, because the oven's heating up. It's 10 to 2 in the afternoon. So yeah, I didn't think about dinner till just now. Now, it says to drop this by spoonfuls on top. I don't know. I want to try to spread it out, I think. But I don't think that's going to work either, but we'll see. I'm going to be innovative with this once I have it on here. What's not to like? We got chicken, we got vegetables, we've got cheddar biscuit dough on top. It's going to make like a gravy with the cream of chicken soup, and the heavy cream is going to give it some pizzazz. What would you have added or subtracted or put in here to make it even better? I mean, I can't argue with this recipe. It had good ratings. Everybody that made it on the website for the Passionate Penny Pincher liked it. And I thought, I'll throw it together on camera, and then I'll show you the finished product once it's done. I'm trying to get every bit of biscuit dough off of this spoon. And in a few minutes, with leftover rotisserie chicken, a bag of frozen vegetables, a box of Red Lobster Cheddar Biscuits, I just made a chicken cobbler with heavy cream, cheddar cheese. It doesn't say to do this, but I'm going to throw a little more cheese on top, just because I have to measure with my heart, and my heart says, give me cheese. I love cheese. I love chicken. I'm eating this. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to count it. On the box of the cheddar biscuits, it tells you the calories and different things, but once I put it in my app, it'll tell me how many carbohydrates my one serving will be. I will have chicken, I will have heavy cream, I will have vegetables, and I will have a biscuit. So yes, I'm post-bariatric patient. I really try to eat 90% not processed food. Hold on a sec. But there are times I do eat processed food. I would choose real whipped cream over Cool Whip. I do heavy cream for lots of things, but I try to stay away from processed. And believe it or not, when you have an operation like this, your small intestine is moved, so you don't process the same as everyone else. So some things actually hurt your tummy. You get gas pains and sharp pains, and I don't need it. I don't want it. So I try to do the whole foods because I feel better. And if I had done this my whole life, I wouldn't have been in this position at 60, almost 2 years old. So this is a Passionate Penny Pincher. I can't recommend her menu plans enough. Cheddar Biscuit Chicken Cobbler. It's from her One Pot Meals series. It's everything in this whole box. 21 weeks of meals that you can all cook in one pot or a sheet pan or a Dutch oven or in a 13x9. I mean, it's a great box. One pot series, but she has several boxes. She's got slow cooker 1 and 2. She's got a freezer box, a summer box. Each one of those boxes has 21 weeks of great meals. And I can adapt most of her meals for my diet. Just check it out. I keep trying to invite people on Facebook. I'm not getting any commission. I'm not looking for any commission. I'm just trying to make dinner and share my knowledge and wealth of something I've had for about 6 years. Her plans, I don't know, however long she's been out, I've had them. And I like them. So thanks for watching. Cheddar Biscuit Cobbler is cooking. And I'll give you a finished product picture somewhere in the future. Love you guys. Bye.